Just when we were all geared up to hear Seung-Hyo finally confess his feelings to Seok-Ryu, her cheating ex, Hyun-Jun, materializes from the past. Seung-Hyo's emotions boiled over in the recently concluded episode 6 of Love Next Door. It was hard for him to admit that he still has feelings for Seok-Ryu. But finding out that she still loves her cheating ex made it difficult for him to confess his feelings for her. He fought his feelings by trying to put a distance between them, but his feelings boiled over, leading to a tense confrontation. However, just like in the past, his love timing with Seok-Ryu is off, as her cheating ex, Hyun-Jun, comes to Korea, just when they are about to have a much-deserved heart-to-heart. It's safe to say that feelings and relationships are getting complicated in Love Next Door, with the upcoming emergence of Seok-Ryu's ex, Hyun-Jun, and Seung-Hyo's ex, Tae-hui. It's no secret that Seung-Hyo's ex, Tae-hui, wants him back, despite knowing he has feelings for Seok-Ryu. And now, Seok-Ryu's cheating ex, Hyun-Jun, is in Korea to win her back. What's more, Seung-Hyo lacked words when Seok-Ryu said she knew him more than his parents. For someone who knows so much about him, it's strange that she hadn't picked up on his feelings for her throughout the years. Seung-Hyo can't be good at keeping secrets, as Mom suspected his feelings for Seok-Ryu, before confirming it by reading his letter. Mom is the real secret keeper, as she kept this knowledge close to her heart all these years. It's still a mystery why she withdrew her own letter. This could indicate that Seok-Ryu might have never had any romantic feelings towards Seung-Hyo, and had seen him as just a friend. Or she could have been blind to her feelings all these years, as she went above and beyond for him. However, she started paying more attention after discovering his time capsule letter. Although Seung-Hyo played it off as a joke, it's glaring that there was more to it, as he started giving her cold shoulders afterward. To a bystander or Seok-Ryu, his anger seems unfair and unjustifiable, as he never told Seok-Ryu how he felt. However, viewers got an insight into his complicated journey of love with Seok-Ryu. He failed to confess his feelings when they were in high school, because they've always been together and he didn't know the true nature of his feelings at the time. Then he became cautious not to ruin their friendship. And when he finally did decide to tell her, by backpacking to the US, it was too late, as Seok-Ryu was already in a relationship. Finding out about her engagement and impending marriage might have been hard on him, but he picked himself up. But seeing and being with Seok-Ryu again reignites his feelings, confusing him. It didn't help overhearing Seok-Ryu say she still loves her ex. This is why he tried to avoid her, hoping she wouldn't find out. Or should we say pretended to avoid her, as he couldn't help but look up what her cooking certificate entails, and help with her father's scammers. On the other hand, his distancing is disturbing Seok-Ryu. This could potentially make her aware of her feelings for him. The way she stared at him in Tae-hui's house indicates she's starting to see him as a man. She must have felt a ping of jealousy with Tae-hui's reappearance. This means the two upcoming episodes will be a battle between them and their exes. This will eventually make them face their feelings for one another. Meanwhile, it's a relief that Seok-Ryu's father wasn't cheating. This could have been devastating to the family. Who else laughed when Seok-Ryu asked her brother to defend their family's honor? I almost felt for the scammer. And when her mother, after declaring her joined-at-the-hip devotion to her husband, asked her father if he wouldn't go to prison with her, I died laughing at the speed he plied those sticks from her hands. He has no plans of going to jail. What's more, it's becoming clear why Seung-Hyo feels more for Seok-Ryu than she does. She's been there for him more than his parents ever were. She was around during all his life's firsts, and helped him through the most difficult time in life. His mother didn't just neglect him and his father. It seems she also had an affair with her colleague. This explains the familiarity with which he handled her in his office. However, it looks like she's ready to make amends, although her pride seems to be in her way. All these must have been traumatic for Seung-Hyo as a child. We're yet to know what she prayed for at the temple. However, things look promising for them in the future. What's more, Dan-ho and Mum are growing closer. Mum likes his daughter, Hyun-Jun, and it's only a matter of time before something more blooms between them. Why do I feel the elders could be the problem later in the series? Mum's mother had discouraged Seok-Ryu's mother from introducing her to Dan-ho, and hadn't wanted to do so for her daughter. This could be because he has a child. Meanwhile, Dan-ho and his daughter witness an accident, and Mum appears there. Later in the day, Dan-ho buys Mum heaps of drugs to help with the cut she sustained on her face, while trying to help the accident victim. Due to this experience, Dan-ho tries to join the paramedics to put his body to use, instead of being behind a system at his office. What's more, Seung-Hyo almost let the cat out of the bag, at the end of the last episode. It seems fighting his feelings for Seok-Ryu only made them stronger. It didn't help that Seok-Ryu knows and remembers so much about him. However, just when they are finally going to have a heart-to-heart, Seok-Ryu's ex-fiancée, Hyun-Jun, reappears. Seok-Ryu's mother resets to factory settings, seeing the cheating Hyun-Jun. Meanwhile, Seung-Hyo is worried and paces outside Seok-Ryu's house, trying to find out what's happening. With Hyun-Jun's reappearance, everyone is bound to find out why they broke up. Seok-Ryu had claimed that she cheated, while Hyun-Jun had been the cheat. Mum asks Seung-Hyo if they should kill the cheating Hyun-Jun. What's more, it's a tug-of-war as Seok-Ryu and Seung-Hyo's relationship becomes complicated, with the re-emergence of their ex. They end up fighting instead of being honest with one another. It's no secret that Taehui wants Seung-Hyo back, and had asked him to use her. They run into each other with their ex, while dining at a hotel, sparking jealousy. Seung-Hyo and Seok-Ryu share a history their partners can never compete with. Taehui asks Seung-Hyo to free himself from his unrequited love, as she can't do it for him. Meanwhile, Seung-Hyo runs into Seok-Ryu and her ex, Hyun-Jun. He tells Hyun-Jun to stop sticking around Seok-Ryu, as they're no longer a couple. On a sleepless night in Hyeryong-dong, Seung-Hyo and Seok-Ryu become closer to each other's feelings. Seung-Hyo is determined to break the off-timing jinx this time. The emergence of their ex will fuel their love for one another, making them face their love. On a scale of 1 to 10, how eager and excited are you for the next episode? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you liked this content, give it a like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell for all things wonderfully K-drama. Thanks for watching, bye.